Hey guys, once again, this is Sarah's Night with part 11 of Let's Play Fatal Frame 3. And since I was on a roll tonight, I just thought I'd immediately, keep it up after part 10, so already back. And actually, I missed something that I was supposed to do before Ray goes back to sleep. If you'll excuse me for a moment. Apparently, there's another book she can find in U's room. It's hard to say the name U because I immediately think of YOU, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound right. I'm like speaking to the audience when I say that. I don't know what makes her think, at least from her perspective, what makes her think to keep coming back and checking on, like U's bookshelf and finding something in particular that captures her attention, but whatever. Skewered dolls. In many regions, particularly in the mountain areas, there remains a folk practice of dressing up dolls they make from straw, earth, or cloth, and worshipping them as idols. Because that's normal. The doll in the picture was reported by an Awate resident. It is called Kushimi, and when someone dies in the village, they weave the hair of the deceased into the straw and have it wear his or her kimono. The doll is fixed onto skewers and put before a shrine at the edge of the mountain. The doll is enshrined for up to 1 month after the death, and after that period passes, it is cast into the river behind the shrine together with various offerings. In this region's tradition, there is said to be a cave in the mountain connecting to the land of the gods. The dead who became Kushimi stand between the village and the mountain. They take upon the village's evil and head to the land of the gods. They take upon the village's evil? What does that mean? Like they take it upon themselves? Is that what he was trying to say? In a neighboring village, there is said to be a similar doll called Iguchi, but this one is the spirit of a person who died young and is deified in the mountains. In one interpretation, both village and mountain have a protective deity standing in the border between people and gods. In another sense, burdening the dead with evil or deifying the spirit of the young in a mountain connotes human sacrifice. Anything else? Guess not. It was kind of a while back when we were worrying about the skewered. Well, those were paper dolls at the doll altars. I guess that's not exactly the same as what I was just reading about. And I'm looking for hello notes. Okay, yeah. Tattoo keeps getting bigger. Snake and Holly pattern. Miku just told us all about that. And Ray thinks she's getting it now because she still misses you when he's dead. And she feels guilty. Okay. Inside the manor in a courtyard surrounded by a corridor was a tree wrapped with sacred rope. Around it stood straw dolls skewered on stakes. According to an old book on folklore, the practice belongs to an old folk cult. Don't know why I had trouble saying that. The dolls stood at the border between the mountain divine and the village human, functioning as protective deities or amulets. What is there in that courtyard beyond that door? Well, hopefully we'll find out the next time Ray dreams about herself. And K. Notes on him. He promised to come visit when I told him you was dead. About friggin' time. I'm sorry, I can't get over that. Why she didn't, after all those letters. Maybe by working together with him I can find a way to escape from the manor. I guess you just can't. Oh, there's more on people. Whoops. Oh, yeah. The one on all fours. An even older house lies inside the dream manor. Down in the darkness beneath the floor, a woman on all fours attacked me, according to Miku. According to Miku, there's an urban legend about someone similar. It's apparently based on the true story of a woman trapped by disaster. Was she someone who had gone missing too, like Yoshino? Well, I imagine that's why we learned about who she is. I guess it's only natural, but that shower scene from earlier in the last episode just reminded me of Psycho. I guess it's good in, the Japanese version. Well, Ray doesn't actually get attacked by a maniac. She just is scared into thinking she is. wonder what that Crimson Nail woman is about anyway. Hopefully we'll find out later. It's possible I should have been able to piece it together already, but I don't know. I'm just bad at that kind of stuff. Especially in Fatal Frame. Nice gratuitous shot of Ray's butt. And what am I doing here anyway? How'd I end up... Can I come out? Let's see here. This seems to be a totally new room here. And I can't go anywhere except forward through this door. Okay, odd. We seem to be back in the garden corridor, but that really shouldn't have happened because, well, this room is behind it. Sorry, I gotta have an explanation for that, you know? Why is everything all gray and stuff? Who are you? Well, it's nice that you're so polite and have such good manners and everything, but... Look. What, can I not go into this hall? Really? It's right there in front of me. I see open space. Well, something's definitely different about this place than before. I mean, the save points out everything's all gray and grainy, and finally this door is open. I think Ray, like, unlocked the puzzle to that a long, long time ago. Oh boy, you know who that is. Alright, dude, what you got? I'm not getting a shutter chance here. Even after... Oh boy, oh boy. Sorry, the way this guy just aggressively attacks you, it's a really nice touch. Did I fatal frame him? No. Oh, by the way, I think I totally forgot how to use special attacks. Give me a second. I noticed I haven't really been using them. Yeah, the triangle button doesn't activate special attacks, SK. That was in a previous game. All it does is make you drop the camera. And this makes it a lot harder when I don't get a... Ew. Okay, well, I just looked at the walkthrough, and no wonder it was so difficult. This guy's a little bit stronger than the others in the sense that he has to be well into his first, you know, swing in order for you to get the fatal frame shot on him. So you can't be up in his face, or else you're, you know, his knife is going to connect before, you know, you can get the fatal frame shot and knock him back. So it makes things a little bit more difficult. Second time I've died. I managed to go a pretty long way before gaming over, and now I've, you know, kind of game over twice. right after the other. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, can we skip this? I guess not. At least we get to look at Ray's hiney again. That's always great. I'd sure like to know where that hanging prison room was that I could not move around in for the life of me. I'm not sure why my sensor gauge was glowing red there, like they were aggressive. I mean, unless those are the same little priestess girls from before that, you know, can also attack you, but boy, am I glad I saved right before, you know, going to sleep again.
It must not be broken. That priestess, the shrine must be sealed.
A bullcrap, you missed. Oh, okay, well, that wasn't too bad. If I can just keep backing away from him, I guess. Make sure I don't get into a corner before. Whoops. He always makes that weird sound when he starts running away from. Ow. That really, really hurts. Okay, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet here. There we go. That was kind of more of an into his second swing, I guess, but first time it seemed to work just fine. I gotta say, that's probably like the best ghost in the whole entire series. Oh. Okay, so, considering I suck at this game, let's make sure to go back to the barred hallway and projector room, which is somewhere down here, before continuing on, so we can grab our nightly herbal medicine and everything. It looks like finally I'm going to be able to go through that door that I unlocked like 5 dreams ago. Speaking of dreams, I actually had kind of an awesome one last night. I was like myself, Sarah's night, like not in the, you know, not IRL, but you know, my character on the internet, and I was like in Liu Kang's position in the first Mortal Kombat tournament, you know, according to the story of Mortal Kombat 9. You know, to where like about halfway through the tournament, I'm the last Earthling left, you know, before getting expelled. I mean, like I'm the last Earthling left who didn't, you know, get defeated in the tournament and, you know, consequently got expelled from it. So I was like the Earth's last hope and everything, and, you know, I went through like Ermac and then Scorpion and then Goro and finally Shang Tsung, and I made like some heroic speech about how I was going to save the Earth and everything right before fighting Shang Tsung, and I kicked his ass, and it was awesome. and I was celebrated as a hero and everything. For at least one generation. The Earth is safe. Except instead of being, some stupid loser like Liu Kang, with his friggin' Bruce Lee sounds and everything. Not that I'm saying Bruce Lee isn't cool. Just saying Liu Kang is a cheap knockoff of him. Yeah, except without all that, I was Sarah's knight. And I knew me some martial arts. Okay, so I just took a glance at the friggin' walkthrough, and apparently I still can't go through that door in the, garden corridor that goes ahead to pretty much the end of the game. No, instead, I'm going all the way back to the stained corridor for whatever reason. Okay, sorry, I was just looking to make sure there was nothing I need to take a picture of in here. There is, but there's like a secret ghost, and screw it. Oh, behind me. Well, whatever it was, I missed it. But at least while I'm here, I can grab the nightly herbal medicine from... Yep. The walkthrough actually forgot to mention it this time, but, that's cool. This one actually isn't written... It's actually written okay, which is more than what I can say for most internet walkthroughs that seem to miss so much and get you confused. Okay, there's something here. What's going on? I hear talking. Did he just say my precious like Gollum from Lord of the Rings? I think he did. Oh, there's a secret door in here. And if I just follow the man appropriately... And I can't even remember the layout of this stupid hallway. Where was the hand in the wall? Yeah, I think it was right here. So there's like a secret door right here. Yeah. So was that a dude getting murdered just now? Oh, that... Yeah, I thought I saw something on the two doors that I've been trying to go through all this time in the garden corridor. That was the seal on it. It just looks different from the others for whatever reason. So, we're good now, I think. Except I just happened to find this. Map with a mark. Oh, it's a document. When the Shrine of the Rift fails to stop destruction, build the Shrine of Sleep and pray for the priestess to slumber. To keep the rift from opening into the outside world, the final command must be driven in where the Shrine of the Rift and the Shrine of Sleep connect. What's this? Change upgraded lens. You can equip up to 3 upgraded lens at one time. I don't even have 3. I have like 2. And I think we're like 2/3 of the way through the game. So what's the point? Whatever. I'm probably not going to use slow ever anyway. And that's the only other one I got aside from blast. And you know what? Yeah, I just got reminded. Walkthrough was telling me I could, uh, that I could friggin' go back to the partition room in the foyer, which is like way back towards the beginning of the game, or when I first went through those rooms, and there are some side quests to do there, and it wouldn't they wouldn't happen though if I didn't take a picture of Yoshino on a previous night back in the partition room. Actually, I think I did. Let's check. Well, I thought it was referring to the time that, and I'm pretty sure we missed it already by a long shot. But sometime after fighting Yoshino up in that bedroom, if you investigate the closet again that's in that room, when you turn away from it, like a severed head falls through or something, and you can take a quick picture of it. It's pretty awesome. It scared the crap out of me the first time. I'll just try going there just to see. But I'm pretty sure I already passed that opportunity. In any event, considering Ray is the one who finishes out the game, it's definitely most important to stock up on her. No, I take that back. It doesn't matter with the final boss, because she kills you in 2 hits, and that's only if you have a stone mirror to negate the first. But she's instant death no matter what. Oh, Yoshino's room was up here, and that seems to be a no, it's a little girl just walking around. I was about to say, there's more herbal medicine and stuff back towards the beginning of the mansion, so might as well go back and pick up the nightly supplies from there. And if I recall, Yoshino is through this room. I hear murmuring and everything, but well, no can do. But I am quite certain that it said, the walkthrough said, if I took a picture of Yoshino in the partition room during hour 6, which was a few nights ago, then I could do the side quests back towards the beginning of the house, which I'm pretty sure I did that, so we're gonna go check. Speaking of which, have I upgraded my camera in a while? I just can't keep up with this because I'm so infrequent. I know I'm totally unfaithful with keeping up with my LPs, and I apologize. There's really no excuse. And it's just 15,000 points. Flash causes ghost to withdraw. Huh? I wonder if they're talking about like my counter flash that I can use. I'm not sure. Before I do that, why don't I do the smart thing and save? Not sure why this chapter was called The Unleashing. Okay, so there's another ghost here somewhere. And this is her. That looks like Yoshino. I guess it is. Anyway. I don't know why I have such trouble finding my way back out of this room. Okay, now I believe that... Yeah, this is the foyer. Let's see, what's going on here? Yep, this is it. Stroller Grandma ghost will attack me in this hallway. Oh boy. I can't wait for this. This just friggin'... The Stroller Grandma ghost. It makes no sense. I have no idea why the stroller she's... You know, pushing towards me. Eve, oh boy. Why does it hurt? Okay, I got you. You must back off. Okay, she must have said you and not Mio. For a minute there, I thought she said Mio, but that wouldn't make any sense. Well, I'm glad I saved just beforehand. That makes 3. Up until about 2 episodes ago, I was doing good in terms of not dying. But yeah, and that grandma just makes a weird noise too. And like, who is she? I think that's the only time I ever encounter her, but you know, she doesn't leave behind like an undeveloped photo for me to to develop and raise, dark room and then give to Miku and ask, hey, can you investigate this crap? So I think it's just totally random idea. It's like, hey, what if we have like an old lady ghost that pushes a stroller towards you and it really, really, really hurts? I mean, that took down at least a third of my life. Holy crap. What really sucks is that I clearly saw that I at least had a shutter chance, if not a fatal frame shot there on her, and it didn't make her back off. It didn't push her back or anything. I mean, how am I supposed to avoid, getting run over in a narrow hallway? So let's I guess be really beneficial for me to use blast here and just get damage down, as much damage down as I can, since, well, oh whoops, that was my counter flash. I mean, if I can't make her back off, well, I'm gonna have to use high powered film. And what's she saying? You are? Oh, ow, crap. Ah, she disappeared. She just ran away. And now I have absolutely nothing to show for it. She was supposed to drop a key to this door right here. Yeah, she was supposed to drop the notched arrow key, and I could have, you know, done some stuff on ahead of, you know, past that door, and but I had to kill her for it. And she just ran away. Wow. That sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I've got to reset because there's no sense in me... What? Oh, is she back? Well, whether that's her or not, I need to find some way to reset, so I might as well just wait out and see if it's her, and if not, get killed. I don't think it is her because the music seems different. Yeah, it's just a little girl. Go on, take your shot. Go ahead. How did you miss? I was standing still. How did you miss in your attack? Just strangle me or whatever it is you do. Come on. I touched her and I took damage. All I did was touch her. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to try this one more time. I'm not letting that crazy old bat get away with this. Screw her. I need vengeance. My honor is stained by her just running over me with a stroller and then dashing off. No, screw that. She's getting exercised. Big time. Okay. Where are you, Yoshino? Okay, there you are. Huh. Blast function. Not powered up. At least do it once. I better use 90. I'm taking her out. I'm not letting go of this. It's just not gonna happen. You old bat. Let's do this. You. Ugh. Seriously, how am I supposed to defeat her? And by the way, I've been pressing the wrong button to use my special abilities this whole time. I actually don't know what it is. I thought it was R1, but apparently that's just shooting your regular film. Anyway. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna have to accept that. I've been... an old lady with a stroller got the upper hand. Got the better of me. That's it's a pretty heavy blow to your honor, SK. Oh, God. Let's just keep going. But apparently, if I managed to defeat her and get the key, I would have eventually be led into the closed-off portion of the partition room where Yoshino would be, and she would actually fight me, and I would get a new camera function, as well as a stone mirror from her, and I think I would have learned a little bit more about her backstory, too. It would have been nice, but, you know... Screw me, I guess. Okay. Now we should be able to... We should be able to get past this door right here and directly into the hall with Tatami. If not, it's going to suck to have to go all the way around. I mean, it's really going to suck. Oh, thank you, God. I still can't believe the wrinkled old bitch ran off. That... I'm not gonna lie, I really feel a blow to my pride here. I'm worried it's gonna make me like really cynical and bitter towards, you know, women of grandmotherly age in real life. If I see like an old lady, you know, who needs helping, you needs like help crossing a busy street or something, I'm just gonna like, I'm worried that id's gonna kick in and I'm gonna end up pushing her out in front of the car in my anger at the Stroller Grandma in this game or something. Oh no, of course I won't do that. But you get what I'm saying. That really irritates me. And why is this curtain suddenly drawn aside? Well, at least we can finally see what's in here. Calico notebook. Calico, SK, really? Calico. That's not a color. One of the handmaids led a man who came to offer his pain into the Kuze shrine, and so tattoos have entered the priestess's eyes, and the doors to the Chamber of Thorns have opened. We should never have let a man enter the shrine. No matter who it was, we should never have engraved the priestess's empty eyes. Huh? Now that I have felt the pain of the holly as well, even I am not allowed inside. Before the rift that spilled forth from the Kuze shrine, that has spilled forth from the Kuze shrine spreads any further, we must find a way to shut the shrine within the rift. We must summon shrine carpenters and seal the Kuze shrine. Many sacrificial pillars will be required. We should have cast that man away, just as we did that male scholar who wandered here. And who's that? Oh, cool. Zero lens. Oh, and I just wasted 10,000 upgrading the blast lens when Zero is like just a more powerful version of it. And all I had to do was simply use the other finger on my controller to press the L1 button instead of the R1 button all this time. But no, I thought it was R1. It just now occurred to me to start trying to use special attacks. And even then, I couldn't do it because I just couldn't get the buttons right. Oh. Well, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying this game nonetheless. Nightly herbal medicine, and let's switch back to... Let's make sure we switch back to Type 14 before I... Okay. I didn't want to accidentally use any more Type 90. Apparently there is also a something I can do in the Rope Palace, which is in Miku's section. You know, that bears a resemblance to the Himuro Mansion. So that should be through this door. You must feel the same suffering too. It's your duty as a priestess. Okay, maybe this isn't optional. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go next. While we're at it, let's save. So I'm not tempted to go back and fight the grandma again. Ooh. Well, I can take comfort in this. I mean, I do... Now that she's appeared, I do remember fighting her before winning. Because after the walkthrough told me, you know, where it is you're led to after, you know, finding the key from the grandma, well, I know I've done that before. I know I fought Yoshino when I didn't have to in the middle of that partition room, so I must have defeated the grandma before. And, was the Rope Palace through here? I hope so. Because otherwise I've gone a really, really long way for nothing. Okay, that was Kyrie's little prison cell from the first game, and this should be it right here. Ah, yes. There's something for me to take a picture of in the middle. Well, is there really any need to ask Miku to research that undeveloped photo? Because, I mean, she kind of knows already, doesn't she, what happens in this room from the first game? Okay, so, back to the rope hallway. I guess I didn't have to take that shot, but we'll at least, you know, have some extra information from that photo, and apparently it will make a ghost that wouldn't have appeared otherwise appear in the rope hallway. And now that I'm looking at the walkthrough, it is in fact one of the rope priestesses, and I remember her being pretty easy, at least from the first game. So, and in fact, Miku fought one already in this game, I believe. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful here. Where is this? This must be the window at the back. Oh, there she is ahead. Well, there was supposed to be a photo I could have taken beforehand before she attacks. But I guess not. Apparently she was supposed to fall from the ceiling. Well, well, the music disappeared, so I thought she ran away. Okay, I totally can't fight her here. This will not work. Except I must. Ow. Oh god, that really hurt. Oh. Ouch. Wow, that sucks. Oh. This was a bad idea, SK, to do this. At least for the sake of finishing the game easily enough. And she left. Again. Okay, seriously, how am I supposed to get a decent shot off on her? Can I, like, go back through this door? No. It was worth a shot. Just run around hoping that... Okay. There we go. Lucky shot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna start taking shots of her. I really can't afford to just keep running around. That probably did absolutely no damage. Sorry. Every time I hear her, you know, start breathing, like breathing in close on me, I just have to, oh boy, I just have to run because of my face. Fatal frame. That wasn't worth a lot though, but then again, I wasn't focused on her long at all. I just wish she would stop floating around the walls. We are in a narrow hallway, lady. You could at least make it a little bit easier on me. It's just taking advantage of the fact that she's transparent and I'm not. Who would have thought? There we go. That was only a shutter chance, darn. At least now she's attacking me head on where I can finally... Oops. By the way, might as well add that. Well, no wonder it didn't work. I didn't even have a function equipped. The one in the lower left-hand corner, below the two other functions special functions that I have equipped, will be the one that's in use, and blast was all the way at the top. Stupid. But since I have that one upgrade in the zero knot, I might as well just feel better about using it, about having spent my money on it. Okay, so nothing in the Great Hall. What have we got here? Is it the, yeah, it's the futon room. And thank you, game, for being so considerate as to give me subtitles when I would in fact like to hear. For once. Okay, so what have we got in the futon room? Okay, the walkthrough saying someone's trapped in the closet. And that must be the woman talking to me. So, right here. Hi. And somebody is now attacking me. Oh, it's the, is that the crawling chick? I thought she only, attacked in enclosed spaces, but... Oh boy, she's just skittering around like a little cockroach. Ow. Get off of me. I ain't into that lesbian stuff. Huh, got a pretty good shot in with the blast. Finally, I've started using my special abilities. Ooh. And I accidentally used a blast function again, and, well, it was useless on her. At least I'm in an open room here to where, you know, she doesn't keep disappearing behind walls and I just gotta use the sensor to fill her out. At least I can see her a lot of the time. But she is really crawling around here. Fatal frame. Fatal frame. And that was it. Sweet. Okay, so, back to the, well, is there nothing else in this room? Like, nothing at all? By the way, are there, like, dead bodies underneath these sheets or anything? I hope not. Well, that was it. Just fight a ghost and take another underdeveloped photo. But at least that one was much easier to do than the Rope Priestess. Took a lot less time, too. Okay, so back to the rope hallway and then the blind room, which is where I was before, actually. I think I went there ahead of time when I shouldn't have. Hopefully it won't make any difference. Although actually, yeah, that according to the walkthrough, that was just to grab the nightly herbal medicine and the calico notebook, which I already did, so... now that I remember it, I unlocked the seal on the door in the garden corridor that I've been trying to enter into for forever. So why don't we finally go back there and see what's on the other side? Maybe this time they'll finally let me through that friggin' door in the blind room, so that I don't have to go all the way back around. I don't know, I'm just guessing. What strong power? What ghostly presence is in here? Please tell me. Were there always bloodstains in front of that door? What? Okay, well, Ray suddenly got scared by something, but what? Do one of these paper bells or whatever the crap they are, lanterns, did one of them suddenly fall in front of her or something? Blood here too. Ah! Yeah, sorry, I was genuinely surprised by that. It just suddenly, out of the corner of my eye, a ghost came in from off screen. What was it? Who is that? Is that the girl with the long hair trapped up in the kimono room? The one that, you know, like, cuts off clumps of her hair and pins it to the wall? You know, I wonder if I can just go ahead and leave. Gosh, she appeared out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, that totally caught me off guard. Oh good, I can leave. Except that dude's back.
The unleashing cannot be allowed to continue.
Oh boy, I am so screwed. Oh. You know, screw it, let's go for it. I can't, you know, pinch pennies forever on my film. Or I'll end up never, you know, even getting around to using them when I could have made it easier on myself before. Gotcha. Just barely. Haha, little bastard. What you got? Well, that was on his first swing. So why did it give me the fatal frame shot then? I thought it was only... Okay, whatever. Makes it easier on me. Ah, that was refreshing. You know, I do believe I can upgrade something. Max value, range, sensitivity, store flash. Let's upgrade that zero lens, why don't we? I'm gonna start taking advantage of that. It is inherently better than blast, so why not? Oh, and I forgot I can change special function. Oh, whoops. I can change special functions right here on screen. So there we go. Okay, guys. Well, it's I've hit the hour mark, so even though this is in the middle of the dream, I have no idea how long it's going to go on. So, I mean, it could be as much as 30 more minutes before I'd be done, and that's a little bit too long for one episode. So, I will go ahead and cut it off here, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.